Hello everyone, welcome to a penpal with me video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Indah and I am passionate about journaling and penpaling. And for today, I will show you how I usually make my penpal letter. And if you like journaling and penpaling as well, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell button so you will be updated with my weekly content. For today's letter, I'm going to make a fairy theme letter. I want something magical and fairy tale kind of aesthetic, so here I'm using some prints from my porch print. They have this fairy garden or magic fairy digital kit that I think so perfect for this theme. This letter is for my pen pal in South Korea, Puyan. If you are following me for a while, you might have seen the opening letters video where I open her letter, so her name is quite familiar in my channel. So Puyan, if you're watching this video, I suggest you to not watch it if you don't want to see any spoiler, but if you're fine with it, you are more than welcome to stick around. So for the envelope, I'm using a quite large envelope here. It's an A5 size, so here I'm trying to make a background first with a ripped book page and also a doily. I want this fairy with a purple dress as the main focal of the decoration. Then I want to have this purple pattern paper as well to balance the purple dress that this fairy is wearing. Then I have this delicate color of a label that is actually from Puyan. I will use this to write her name letter. So I have a fairy crown print that I still don't know where to put, so yeah. Then I also have a pair of fairy shoes print here, which is so beautiful, so I'm gonna incorporate this one as well. Then I put a decoration like washi and stickers. This eyelet sticker is from Ikigai Papir. It is Mochi Bujo's sticker shop. I'm actually a representative for her shop, so if you like to purchase her stickers, you can use my code ROOKIE10 to get 10% off just until the end of October. I don't get anything from the sales, but I got all of the stickers sent to me for free, so I put all of the details on my description box so you can check it out if you are interested. So recently I have some people asking me about penpal letters, like what it is and what to put inside it and how I do it. So penpal letters is basically exchanging letters. It can be as simple as words on paper, which essentially what it is. You just need a pen and paper to write a letter, right? And yeah, penpaling for me is one of my way to socialize, I would say. I don't have close friends in where I live, and it's just very comforting to be friends with like-minded people and through letters, even though we've never met. But there's just something special about receiving a tangible things instead of text messages, for example. I feel like today, where everything is so instant and quick, communicating with letters is a way of connecting to a person more intentionally, I would say, because you need to make time for this. You need to sit down and write it with your own hands. Well, of course, I feel more connected when I met them in person or like by phone calls, but what I'm talking about here is with someone who is far away, and maybe you just moved far from your family and your friends, and let's be honest, it's a bit hard to find a new friend when you are an adult. Well, at least that's for me. And yeah, penpaling has been really helping me to get out of my loneliness and get my confidence back. So yeah, I don't feel lonely anymore, and that's my experience. So let's go back to the video. Here I'm finishing my envelope decoration with stamps. I really love using stamps for a texture. I think it gives an intricate effect. Then I use my trusty white gel pen to doodle some sparkles and circles. I think this really makes the decoration more magical and fairy tale-like. So now let's write Puyan's name on the label. I am using a copper plate calligraphy pen which I got as a birthday present from my friend Nina. I am using a diamond ink which I show you here. The label is not quite an ink-friendly paper, but it still does the job. And I'm so sorry, I didn't know I was in the way up until I'm editing this video. I promise the next time I'm filming with this calligraphy pen, I will make sure everything is in frame. But yeah, I'm enjoying writing with this pen. I'm not an expert by any means, but the sound of the copper plate is so therapeutic. I will show you next time, I promise. So here I am making some sparkles, and by the way, I'm not holding the pen properly here, so I know it's wrong, so please don't come at me. Then I'm adding blue sticker dots, and yeah, this is the finished look. I really love this fairy theme letter. I think it's my favorite one after a long time. So I hope Puyan will like it as much as I do. And let me know what you think of this fairy letter as well. So now let's move on to the flipbook. A while ago I was experimenting a flipbook, but I didn't film it. So I'm showing you here the photo of the one that I made a while ago. So yeah, I'm going to recreate this with my best ability to remember everything about it, which, a spoiler alert, I didn't remember everything. So if you'd like to make this kind of flipbook, I suggest you to watch till the end first to see what the things that I changed along the way. So with this flipbook, you just need a piece of paper. I'm using an A4 size. Then you want to fold the horizontal side like I'm doing here. I didn't measure anything. They will act as the flaps for the middle pocket. And I'm folding both sides of the horizontal side of the paper, which I should have just folded one side because it turns out too small if I do it both way. And this is only because I'm using a big size of envelope. So you can suddenly fold both sides like I'm doing here if your envelope is smaller. Then what I just did is fold the entire thing into 3 sections like this. And then I cut the right and left side of the flap, so we will only have a middle flap here, as you will see in the video in a minute. Then you can do the same thing on the other side if you decided to have both sides folded. But if you don't want to, like I do here, I don't want to, I just leave it like that. And I'm gonna use the leftover cut as the middle flap for the bottom part. And also I like to cut a bit of each side of the flap, like on the right and left side of it, to give some room on the vertical fold. I hope I'm making sense, but yeah, because when we fill in with goodies, when we fill the flipbook with goodies, our flipbook becomes a bit bulky. So that's why I like to cut a little bit on the right and left side of the flap. Then I just use my round puncher, I think it is called, to make every corner has a round edge. Then I attach the leftover cut with washi tape on both sides. So that's basically done for the construction. We just need to put decoration and some add-on things, which I will do it later after I decorate most part of the flip book. I think it will be easier if your paper has double-sided pattern, so you won't have a huge white space like I have here, but you can have more freedom in decoration if you only have one side of pattern like this. So it's up to you and your preference. So while you're watching me decorating my flip book, I want to talk about the questions that I got about pen pal letters. So with the things that I put in my letter, it depends on the person. I have pen pals who love stationery like Puyan. Puyan has like heaps of it. So I like to put stickers and papers, and sometimes I like to send her a tea bag as well. And I also have pen pals who love postcard, so we only exchange letters through the postcard itself, so it's like a short letter in a way. I also have a pen pal who only put the letter itself in the envelope, which is the most important thing. So yeah, it really doesn't matter for me, and I never expect any goodies. I really value the letter and the connection with them, because I really treat them as friends because they are my friends. And yeah, I actually have a pen pal guide video where I talk more about it in detail, so I will link that video as well in my description box, so you can check it out after this video. So yeah, what about you guys? Like, what experience that you like the most about pen pal letters? For me, I like to exchange memorabilia from where I come from and where they come from. I think it's quite fascinating. And also, which country that is the farthest from where you live that you have a pen pal from? I think for me, the farthest is United States. And yeah, I found quite fascinating as well that my letter is traveling that far, and yeah, I just made it. It's fun and fascinating. So back to the video, I just decorate the whole thing with mix of things like papers, stickers, and I use a lot of printables from my porch prints, just like on the envelope. I tried to fill in all of the white space as much as I could. Then I also put this linen printable that I think would be perfect to be the background of my washi sample. So I will give this washi sample to Puyan, and I will just attach it with washi tape later on. So I have this plastic pack. I'm not too sure what it is called. If you know it, please let me know in the comment. I got it from my pen pal Nan. She gave me 2 packs with different sizes, so I will use it to create a pocket in a minute. But before that, I want to add this thing. I think it's called a broad punch. Again, I'm not too sure, but essentially I will use 2 of these as a closure for the flaps. So I just punch a hole on each of the flap, not measuring anything but just hoping it is quite in the center, hoping for the best. I punch it with an awl, then yeah, just put through the brads. And at this point, you can play around if you want to add more pockets to the right and left. Here I'm showing you an example that you can attach an envelope on the right section here, so you will have a big storage. I did that on the flip book that I made a while ago, but for today I won't be doing that. Then I punch more holes here so I can thread through embroidery thread. I am thinking to slit through my letter here. And before doing that, I am using this yarn for the closure on this pocket. This is actually from Puyan as well, this thread. I initially wanted to use an embroidery thread, but it's too thick, so this yarn is actually perfect for this closure. So while I'm here doing this pocket, I might as well just prepare and put the goodies they wanna put here. So these are the ballerina pet tapes they wanna give to Puyan. I really hope Puyan hasn't got this one yet. I'm like always kind of cautious onto what to give to Puyan because she has a really big collection of stationery, especially pet tapes. So yeah, I hope this is a new thing for her collection. So here's the plastic pack that I was talking about earlier. So I will use one sheet from the pack for a small pocket here on the left section. I will use it to store the smaller pet tapes. I use double-sided tape to glue it and make it into a pocket. So here's the washi sample for Puyan. I really love this plastic stick in the shape of a pencil. I think it's so cute. I got this one from my penpal in Japan, Kokoro. She gave me 5 of this, so I will give one to Puyan. Next, I have this set of ready-to-use wax seals. So they have like you can peel it off and it's like a sticker on the back of it. They are so pretty and not too big, so it's so cute and pretty at the same time. I just attach it to the right section here with a washi tape that I made it like a double-sided tape kinda. Then on the bottom of the wax seals, I use the plastic sheet again to make another pocket. In this pocket, I put a smaller bits and pieces, mostly stickers and paint tapes. I also want to give her this beautiful big flower made by my other pen pal Evelyn. She is such an amazing artist and I just want to share her art with Puyan, but since it is too big to be in this flip book, I will just put it loosely inside the envelope later on. So you see me here just decorating more on the blank space in this flip book. I'm trying to put a more magical and fairy theme print to match the envelope. I don't always match the flip book with the envelope, but I try my best to do so just to make it cohesive. I also want to mention that I'm so excited for October and also the rest of the year actually, but specifically in October I saw many craft challenge and I'm so down for them. And in fact, I will be one of the collaborators on Halloween Journal Challenge by Kia Creates. So there are 30 amazing artists collaborating on this challenge on YouTube. So each day there will be one person posting their take on that day's prompt, and it is open to anyone, so anyone can join, whether on Instagram or YouTube. There is also Mail Toba by my penpal Lizzie. I had a blast last year joining this challenge. I think I made more than 10 creations for this challenge, I think. So Lizzie has one prompt each day throughout October. I am so gonna join this challenge again this year, and in fact, as of I am talking now, I have made 6 creations and I'm so ready for October to begin. Well, this video might be up on October 1st, but let's see. But yeah, so I will link them all below on my description box so you can check it out and also join the challenge. Back to the video. So on the back side of the flipbook, I am attaching a tea bag for Puyan. This is actually my favorite tea at the moment, so I hope she likes it. And here I am about to slit my letter through the embroidery thread when I just realized that I punched the holes too short, like too close to each other. So yeah, if you want to do this as well, make sure to punch the holes according to your letter size. But it's not the end of the world. I just punched the holes again to make the letter fit here. And you can put not only your letter here, but also like a big size paper, like book pages or scrapbook paper, or you can put like a mix of different kind of paper, and it will be a journal, like a mini size journal. So this is the final look of the flipbook. I just put this paper clip as a decoration and also to clip the flipbook, which is not necessary at all, but I think it looks cute. So here's everything, guys, the flipbook and also the envelope. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some inspiration from this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys, your likes, your comments, and also your letter to me. I received letters from you guys, from subscribers here in my PO box, and your encouraging words really keep me going and inspired me to keep going, to create more and be more creative. And yeah, it really means a lot, so thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you're all doing great. Please like this video if you enjoyed this, and subscribe to me as well if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.